day number 4 of the search for our mom. So I kind of want to just do this video for really myself and my siblings, so that we can, look back at this and see how far we've come, even just in a 4-day time frame. So as of 4 days ago, my siblings and I decided to finally go ahead and push harder to try to find our mom. For myself, I can speak for myself. I haven't known my mother since I was about 3 months old, so the story goes. For my other siblings, different age ranges. I think my sister Shantae, my little sister, was with mom for 6 months, so she was 6 months old. I don't know how long Corey was with mom, and I think our older sister Christine was with mom till she was about 3 years old, I believe she told me. And so I just want to share that we have come a long way in these last 4 days. So October 14th, 2020, so October 10th, our sister Shantae posted in the Ohio Missing Persons group on Facebook a missing persons report in regards to our mom. We've had over 500 shares already, which is awesome. Thank you to everyone who has helped us in the search for our mom. If you're watching this today, whenever today is for you, thank you. We've had private investigators reach out. We've had other folks within that post reaching out with information, messaging our sister. What we have come to find within these last 4 days are quite a few things. We found our grandfather. We found out our mom had other siblings. We found his wife's name, our grandfather's wife's name at the time. She's still alive. And then we found out that there were other nieces and nephews, or like grandchildren as well, that were left behind. And the reason why I say left behind is because Grandpa passed away, right? And so, we saw the obituary, and so then we started looking for our uncles. One of our uncles, my dad would always ask me if I remembered him or anything like that, and sadly I don't. I don't remember him. There may have been times when I've met him, but the truth is I don't remember much of him, or if anything at all. Well, it turns out that both of our uncles, along with our grandfather, have passed away. So now we're left with finding our grandmother, which we did find out, by the way, that she is alive, which is exciting. Woo! However, she is living in Puerto Rico. How we came about with that information is that I found the obituary for the uncle that I was always asked if I knew or remembered. And our sister Shantae took the initiative to call that funeral. Yes, she called the funeral home, spoke to the funeral director. The director there then starts telling Shantae the story of how it was that our uncle died. And it wasn't a regular death. He was murdered. And so there's more to the story, but he was murdered. And so from there, the funeral director offers to help us by sending Shantae's information to our uncle's wife, so that they would call her or us, and we would be able to get to talk to them and actually meet our grandmother, who's still alive and living in Puerto Rico. So that's exciting news, right? And our uncle's wife is down there as well, living down there, not necessarily with our grandmother, but she's living down there in Puerto Rico with their daughter, our uncle and wife's daughter. They had a daughter, she's 15. And so now the next thing is to be able to plan a trip to Puerto Rico whenever it is that we get to get in contact with our grandmother and any other family members. You know, Shantae did share that her only concern is this: what if they don't embrace us the way we've embraced each other? Right? Because my sister and I, we've embraced each other. And the other two of our siblings, we've all embraced each other. But her concern now is, what if they don't embrace us the same way? And quite frankly, whether they do or don't, we got closer to knowing more about our family that we didn't know. And so now we know more of our family. That's how I'm looking at it, right? I see it as a win. We know more of our family. We know more than what we did, you know, many, many years ago. Because we've always talked about finding our mom. We've always talked about wanting to do whatever it takes to find her, but we didn't always fully act on it. But as of 4 days ago, we did, and it's great. So just want to come and make this video real quick to not only be just a milestone for us, but to be able to share our story. I'm going to post a picture right here of me when I was a baby with my mom and my dad. And so if any of you guys recognize, you know, Evelyn, my mother, and you have any information, please let us know. Feel free to message us, send us a message, whatever it takes. We are going to find our mom. That is the goal this year. And we can only do that with help. So any bit of information, any help you can provide, we'll take it. We'll take it and we're going to run with it. So anyhow, that's enough for me. Thank you so much for listening and watching and hearing this. There's a lot more to share, but for right now, this is just a marker in time of where we've gotten in 4 days, of how much information we've acquired, how much family we found so far, and we know that the job isn't done yet. The work is not done. We know and have prepared our hearts to walk through whatever is behind this next door, whether it's good news, bad news, but we have been intentional about preparing our heart through prayer and just through being a support to each other as we get ready to walk through this next door. And so until the next video, stay tuned for the next update. Peace.